Welcome to the Investing Podcast, presented by Tusk Media. For a quick audio and video check-in on the stock market, here's the Stock Market Power Lunch.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Investing Podcast, presented by Tusk Media. This is your Stock Market Power Lunch, and I am intern number 2. That's right, another one in the word of DJ Khaled. If you caught that reference, I sure hope you did. I'm the second intern today, and me being the second intern on only 2 shows means that we have full intern coverage today, which means that today is intern day. Andrew is out actually on what I have called a Pokéleave. We were in the office about 9 o'clock this morning. He was looking at his phone, all of a sudden screamed out the name of some rare Pokemon that I didn't even know. He bolted out the door, and we haven't seen him since. And we're actually a little bit concerned. So if you know anything about his whereabouts, call us. Seriously, he's been missing for a while. That's why I'm here. So please let us know. Totally kidding. He's just got his hands full today. So like I said, I stepped in. Joseph did a great job this morning. Hopefully I can stay up to that standard. But let's go ahead and jump right in. The markets today, everything is down a little bit but oil. Dow Jones was down about 0.09%, S&P down 0.26%, NASDAQ down 0.24%, Global Dow was down about 0.3%, and gold was down about 0.2%. Oil, another trend in my podcasts, is always the outliers, always the black sheep, and today it's the only index that's up. It's up about 0.5%. And unfortunately, these slips in the indices don't really come as a surprise, as investors around the world have really started to show some concern for the markets following the attacks in France last night. And the industry that was really hit the hardest was the travel industry. So you're really seeing a lot of airlines and other affiliated companies within that space be affected negatively. So while everything's down, unfortunately, it wasn't really unexpected. In lighter news, however, it became known today, some analysts crunched the numbers and basically found out that if Donald Trump is elected and his bill for this U.S.-Mexico wall goes through and it's built, the numbers say that the leader to do this project is Cemex, or Cemex. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But basically, they're a world leader in concrete projects. Well, the best part is that they're Mexican. So the leader for building Trump's wall is Mexican. I don't care where you fall on the political spectrum. To me, that's hysterical, and I love seeing irony like that. But moving on to the movers today. The biggest mover today was Ocean Power Technologies. They were up 104% after entering into their first PB3 agreement. And really one of the biggest notable losers today was Wells Fargo. They were down about 3%, maybe more by now, as their earnings fell on low interest rates. So those are the movers for today. Lastly, I want to remind you guys that yesterday we had a special live edition of the Investing Podcast. It's available via our Twitter for playback. Periscopes, as you might know, are available 24 hours after they're recorded. So even though we did it live, it's still available for you to see. Be sure to go check that out. Andrew crushed it. I had to hold my laughter in pretty much throughout the entire thing. So be sure to check that out. We won't be back for an Investing Happy Hour later this afternoon, but we will see you guys Monday. And remember to tune in sometime on Tuesday. That's TBD. But Cody Willard will be joining us for a Skype interview that you guys will be able to access. So be sure to keep a lookout for that. And we will see you guys Monday morning.
Tusk Media is a subsidiary of Narwhal Capital Management. Ratings and reviews of Tusk Media content are not to be construed as endorsements of opinions, analysis, or services offered by Tusk or its parent company. The opinions and predictions shared here are professional beliefs at the time of publication. We are not under duress from any of the corporate entities mentioned. This is not a solicitation to take any particular action. Although we are investment advisors, this information should not be considered investment, legal, or tax advice. We strive to be as impartial, insightful, and accurate as possible. We base our opinions, analysis, and calculations on information we believe to be reliable, but we cannot guarantee its accuracy. We can, however, guarantee that our opinions will sometimes be flat out wrong due to a variety of factors. Employees and clients of Narwhal Capital Management may or may not hold positions in the securities detailed and may or may not hold these positions in the future. A full full list of all securities purchased, sold, or held during the 12 months preceding the date of this publication can be provided upon request. Unless otherwise noted, all data accessed via MarketWatch or the Bloomberg terminal. Past performance does not guarantee future results. A copy of Narwhal's Form ADV is available at the SEC's website, www.advisorinfo.sec.gov, or from Narwhal upon written request.